Hello, everyone. My name is Kimberly Grace. Welcome back, or welcome to my mini podcast series. So, I have decided that every Wednesday I wanted to post a mini podcast series episode of Kimberly's life. I know, so creative. Today's podcast episode is going to be on what my dreams, what my hopes, what my plans are, social media wise. And I think this is going to be interesting because I want this on record so that if it ever does happen, you guys can be like aware of it at least. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let's get into it. I think this is going to be fun. I'm really excited. All right. So, first things first, I have this podcast channel. And then I have my main channel, which is just anything and everything I want to post. And then I have my TikTok, which has 6,000 followers, which for me is a really big deal. But I want to grow a community on all of these platforms. I want to be able to be an influencer, be a YouTuber, be a TikToker. I want to be able to have a real podcast one day where I'm able to do like actual podcast videos with an actual microphone, with an actual team, an actual camera, actual like editing system, the whole thing. I want to be able to do that. That is one of my goals in life. I want to be able to be in a movie, be in a show, be an actress one day down the line. I think that would be absolutely amazing. You will never ever see me say, "Hey, I just put out a new YouTube I just put out a new music video, go check it out." I am not going to pursue music because it is not an actual dream of mine. It has never been a dream of mine to put out music. I like to sing. I love the art of it. I but it is not a passion of mine to the point where I want to put that on my bucket list. So yeah, you'll never ever see me do that. Um but like I said, I would love to be in movies. I would love to, have an actual podcast series. I would love to, even if it's just to be a YouTuber, TikToker, I would absolutely love to do that. Um, so that is something that has always been a dream of mine. I started YouTube when I was in third grade. I've had so many different channels and everything. If I would have just stuck to one and been consistent, things would probably be a little different right now, but it is what it is. And I kind of gave up on my dream for the longest time because I was just like, I don't think it's going anywhere. And I had to focus on what I need right now, what I want right now. And what that was is to grow within a company working wise, like a normal retail company. So I became a manager, a part time manager, and then I became an assistant manager to the point where I am now. And it is a full time position. It's a really great position. I love it. I think it's a really great, like, fun little thing to do. Um, and at the end of the day, it pays the bills. But it is not a passion of mine. I never ever would have expected that I would work here. I never thought that I would ever I would have never like sought that out, like, just to be like, oh my god, this is the thing I want to do. This is the thing that, like, no. Nobody thinks that when it comes to retail jobs. I don't think, at least. And I hope that I won't have to just settle. I want to be able to follow my dreams and go through with the plans for my dreams. But I still have to be realistic with it. At the end of the day, I still have to be realistic with it. I have to make sure that I am paying my bills and doing this when I can. So I think it's very realistic for me to be able to post at least once a week here, at least once a week on my main channel, a few times a week on TikTok, But at the end of the day, it's just all about being consistent and, grabbing one person at a time to be a part of your little community. And I think that that is a great way of looking at it, is just being like, okay, you don't have to have a million people all looking at you all at once. Just focus, make videos, and hopefully you'll just get one fan at a time, one person at a time. I just think that that is something that's really important to realize when doing this, because I love being on the camera. I love being, you know I love doing this. It is something that I've always really loved doing. um it was scary for a while after everything happened with the parody video. It really was, because I got really bullied for a very long time. And then when the parody video happened, like I said, I deleted everything. I, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't change it for the world, because I needed that time. I needed that time to really understand that there's going to be awful people in the world. There is going to be people who are going to make fun of you, who are going to make videos about you, who are going to say awful, hurtful things about you when you are on the internet, when you are posting, when you are, somebody that is out there putting yourself out there, on social media or in person or whatever. Because that's just what, that's the world we live in, and you just have to work with it. So I needed that to happen so that at a very young age, I was able to realize that people suck and you just have to live with it. So something that was able to bring back my hope for a while is TikTok. This cup, from Miyoki, hashtag not sponsored, because it's not sponsored on here. But I got sample money off of TikTok because I have 6,000 followers. Once you have 5,000, you're able to do this. They give you a certain amount of money. You can go in the TikTok shop and you can buy anything with it, and you get a free product. Only thing is that you have to make a video about it so that you can continue to get more sample money. And also, anytime someone buys from your link, you do get a certain amount back. Um, so that was something that really, really got me going again. It was just like, at the end of the day, I just have to get one person to do this. I just have to keep making videos on this. I have to just, because I got to the point where I got my first free product from a company. And that is a big deal for me. That is a huge deal for me, okay? And so I don't mind that people are gonna just see me post a million videos, because I genuinely use this thing every day since I've gotten it. Every day, I refill this thing a million times a day. I have been drinking 10 times more water than I normally do. It is just something I really like because I love the handle, I love the straw, I love that it's spill proof, spill resistant, whatever. I love this cup. So it is something that is why I bought it, because I knew that I would like it if it worked, if it was actually spill resistant and spill proof. I knew that I could easily make videos with it a million times and just easily add it into the video, add the little link, and show that it's sponsored. Um, and when TikTok realizes that you're sponsored, it will push your videos more. You will get more views, you will get more likes, just because it's going to put you on more people's For You page to promote their TikTok shop, to promote their product. So it's a really great opportunity if you have it. And at the end of the day, it was a free product, so why not get it? Why not get it if it's a free product, Like, so that's how I've been thinking about it recently. It's just that I really want to make sure that I am, I'm realizing my priorities. I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, I need to pay my bills. I need to make sure that everything is working out that way. But I still want to be happy. I still want to be able to do something that I enjoy doing, like making podcasts, mini podcast series, or making TikToks or making YouTube videos in general. I love editing. I love looking at the analytics, the whole business side of things. I love, reading all the TikTok shop information and, being able to make a whole shopping list for my followers over there. You can just literally slide over and just see the products that I'm going to buy or want to buy or whatever, things that I would recommend. Yes, I do get some kind of commission back from it, but it is not like a huge amount. But at the end of the day, it's a first step. It's a first step of being an influencer. It's a first step of like seeing that I can finally, if I can just stay consistent with posting on there, posting on here, posting over there, I can do it. I'm gonna have to work a little harder, like I said, because I'm not the most beautiful girl in the world. I'm not, and that is okay. I am totally okay with that. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to show that anybody can do this. It does not matter what you look like. It does not matter, how you sound, how you look, how you act. At the end of the day, if you are working hard enough on it, you can be somebody. You can do whatever you want to do in life. If you want to be a doctor, you could be a doctor. If you want to be an influencer, you could do that too, but it's hard work as well. I'm not going to say it's harder than being a doctor, but there is a lot that goes into it. There is a lot that goes into being an influencer, being a, actress or a TikToker or whatever. There's things that do make it easier and, more accessible, but you definitely still have to put in some kind of effort. When you start getting bigger, you're going to have to figure out what agencies you want to go through, what management you have to go through, what, all of that. You have to figure out the whole business side of that. Then you're going to have to figure out like the brand deals. You're going to have to figure out like which brands do you want to be aligned with, which ones do you not want to be aligned with. Because if they do something that's controversial, yeah, you can cut the ties with them once you get a lawyer to cut the ties, because otherwise you're stuck with that company no matter what it's done. So you really have to take it back and say, I know that they're giving me this amount of money, that whatever, but at the end of the day, is it worth it? And that's something that I've just learned, because I'm the first person to click on the videos that talk about the realities of social media and all that. And, I really like to look into it. And I've done my research on it so that I'm more well informed if it were to ever happen. So for now, I'm going to post every Wednesday on here for my mini podcast series. I'm going to post at least one time a week. It's probably going to be more chaotic, but over on my main channel. I am going to post at least 2 times a week over at my TikTok, because that is what I'm able to do right now, what I can promise that I can do right now. Because I do have a full-time job. Right now I just have COVID. That's why I'm able to make all these videos. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said earlier, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video next Wednesday. See you then. Bye!